Hey everybody, it's DWolfe with Redefy Real Estate, flat fee full service. Today is January 8th, and I am bringing you the report for December 2018. Hope everybody had a fantastic New Year and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We're going to look at some numbers today. It's a different type of stat that we've looked at before as far as the graph that we're going to be showing you in a second. And it's going to really show you some detailed information that I hope you find interesting. We're going to be comparing last December with this December and seeing what those numbers look like. This is definitely designed to help you make a decision whether or not it's the right time to put your home on the market or to possibly buy a home. It is not designed to establish value on a specific house or a specific neighborhood. We're looking at 3 cities, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and Chesapeake, breaking those cities down. And if you want to know something specific about your house as far as value goes, we can definitely help you with that. That would be a market analysis. So let's get right to the data and see what that looks like.
So we're going to be looking at a couple of different categories, but the number one thing that we're going to start with is how many homes were on the market in the month of December. And here you can see 2018, 2,249 homes for our gold column here. This is Virginia Beach, Norfolk. It's the purple, and Chesapeake is the red column. And you can see in comparison these stats versus 2017. And you can see Virginia Beach down 6.8, Norfolk down 13.1, and Chesapeake down 9.1. And this is inventory. So inventory specific to the month of December as compared to last December. And then if we go back to 2016, you can see 2,489. So everything's trending downward. It's not the end of the world, but we definitely have low inventory right now. And when we get to month's supply, you'll see specifically what I mean with that. But that's where we are for those 3 cities as far as the number of homes on the market for Virginia Beach, Norfolk, and Chesapeake, each of them down a little bit in percentages versus 2017. If we go to the sales price, you can see collectively what has sold for each of the cities. And in Virginia Beach, we're up a little bit, 2.8%. For the city of Norfolk, we're up 1.3%. And for the city of Chesapeake, we're up 3%. So you can see, based upon going back to 2016, the price is trending up. And for those of you that are thinking supply and demand going, of course it's trending up. Well, that's not always the case in real estate, but here you can see that we do have a slight trend line that is in the upward position versus last December and the December of 2016. For the number of closed sales, you can see for Virginia Beach up 2.9%, for the city of Norfolk up 5.1%, and for Chesapeake up 1.4%. So we do have homes that are closing, even though inventory is low. Everything is still moving in a positive direction as far as closed sales go, and you can see how it compares to each of the past years, 2016, 2017. Now let's take a look at months supply, because this is a really important column here, and unfortunately it's the most negative of the ones we're talking about. Months of supply means how many months of inventory do we have left in the event that we didn't list any more property. And so for December, we had 3.6 months of inventory. That number for Virginia Beach, 4.1 for Norfolk, 3.6 for Chesapeake. That number normally is in a 6 to 9 month range. And here you can see how low it is, 3.6, 4.1, 3.6, and how it compares to where we were these last 2 years, 2016, 2017. And these weren't really high years either, but the trend line continues to go down. If we change this to a graph, you can, or a line graph, you can clearly see the trend line going down of how many months of inventory that we have. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means for you as a seller that you don't have a lot of competition right now. It doesn't mean that you can ask any price that you want if you're a seller. Of course not. Supply and demand does not apply specifically to months of inventory. What it means to you if you're a buyer, you cannot be very picky. You're going to need to recognize what the inventory is out there right now, and you're going to need to work with with what we've got, with as far as what the inventory is. Will we see a turnaround as spring comes? Most definitely, but you can clearly see it didn't really matter what month it is. The trend line went down as far as inventory goes. So important information. If you need any more help on this, breaking it down, if you want a market analysis specific to any property, whether you're a buyer or a seller, we can definitely help you with that. We're a flat fee full service company. Our flat fee is $5,500 on the listing side, and we do everything for that. Everything that a full service company does, including professional photography, using a showing service and assigning a contract manager to you, doing a market analysis, everything that you need, flat fee $5,500. For buyers, same thing, full buyer representation. So give us a call, visit our website, Redefy, REDEFY.com. We'll be back next month. We'll see what January looks like.